guys, Jill here. I have another Altenew card I want to show you. Now I did do this one for the July color challenge, and those are the colors. It's August, so I kind of missed that boat, but I still want to show you the card. Now I did use my Peerless watercolors. Here's my watercolor book, and I will show you a little bit more about that on my blog. So I have my blog listed below. Let me tell you a little bit about the process, and then I'll tell you everything that I did to get to the process. So, for the card itself, it's Strathmore watercolor paper, the 140-pound cold pressed paper. I stamped on it with the Dahlia blossoms. I used my Mini Misty, and I use Versamark Watermark ink. It's a sticky ink and it holds the embossing powder really nicely. And I used Silver Pearl embossing powder from Ranger. It's hard to see the flowers, but you can see they're coming into focus as I watercolor. So I'm using my Peerless. They are an artist grade watercolor, and they're on those little sheets of paper. I'm just picking it up with my Ranger water brush and just putting it into the openings on the flower. The colors, they just bleed out into those wells, and they just blend beautifully. So this first flower is, I'm using the geranium pink, and I list that on the screen for you. So I'm just looking up. I did do some masking, so I'm looking to see if I left out any leaves, which I had. So I filled those in, and then I'm going to go on to the next color, which I list on the screen when I trade over to it. But like I said, it bleeds together beautifully, and you can see how the color gradation is really smooth. And I think I said that I use the Strathmore. I'm sorry, I use the Canson XL paper. I find that I really like the way this works with the Peerless watercolors. They don't need a lot of movement. They also work with the Strathmores really nice. So on this second color, it's bleeding together even better. And I'm adding some dark color towards the center of the flower. But again, it's really easy to get the color on there fast. I think from start to finish, this whole card came together in under an hour. It was a really fast card. Now, over by my hand that I'm using to blot off some of the extra color, that is the Art Impressions watercolor palette. And I love that thing. You could just use any slick surface, but I really do like that palette. I like how everything works on it. So then I did lose some footage, and that footage is of the leaves. So I listed the color here for you. So then I'm going to come into the background, and oh nope, I'm going to get the little yellow leaves, flowers. And I just got those with the 2 shades of yellow, and I came in and I filled all of those in really quickly. Again, like I said, this whole card really came together fast. And so again, I just let it dry in between. These paints dry fast. I don't use a lot of water with them. And that is a real advantage. Okay, so here we are with the background. And the color seems to be Forget-Me-Not Blue, and it is really quick to add in there. I just add it darker towards the flowers and then pull that color out into the empty spot. Now I'm going to tell you about what I did afterwards because I just showed the painting on this. So once the painting was all dry, I added the greeting in with my Versamark Onyx Black ink pad, my VersaFine. Then I splattered the whole thing with some white acrylic ink. I used my, let's see here, it was, I believe, my Distress. And so I just splattered the whole thing with it, and that really bled out nicely. And then I also, you're going to see here next that I'm going to unsuccessfully, then successfully splatter it with some red. First I tried it with my water brush. That didn't work so well. And then my paintbrush. Then I used my water brush and it worked great. So I really do appreciate you watching this video. And if you have any questions, please let me know. So thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day.